Hey there, comic friends and fiends. Rob here, and it is new comic book day, and it's a wonderful new book day because I had a huge stack of DC stuff. Because, well, Batman. It's Batman. What can we say? It's all about Batman. So, take a quick look. What I got? Plus, I got one mail call piece there. So, we'll take a look here. We got Batman's Grave finishing up a pretty good run. I am getting closer. We got two more issues left on Batman's Grave. It's a good read if you haven't been reading it. And of course, Batman 99, as we're wrapping up that, coming close to the end of the Joker War, we grabbed, of course, the A cover, a really awesome Derek Chew clown hunter character feature on the B cover. And of course, you know me, I had to have continue this run here on the C, the 1 in 25. This one featuring Nightwing. Now he's back. This is just in time. I am going to take this guy and get it packaged up with the others and send it off to the Tinian signing. And that's going to get me 92, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, all signed by Tinian. Unfortunately, the signing will be too close for me to be able to hit 100 in there, so I'll just have to save 100 for another time. But anyway, Catwoman 25, the B cover. I love the B covers, the minimal trade there on the DC books, as always. New book, Heavy, the A and the B. This is from Vault Comics. I recommend this. I read a couple months back they released this as a digital. It was a freebie. Like I forget you could get it. I forget exactly what the deal was, but it was something to do that was supporting the local comic book shops at the time. Most of them were shut down, and so I had grabbed and suffered through reading a digital version of the comic, and found it pretty interesting. As I recall, something about angels and redemption and sin, all this other stuff. It's kind of Punisher-esque, kind of yeah, Punisher-esque with angels. So maybe Constantine and Punisher get together, as I recall, something along those lines. Anyways, pretty interesting read. I can't wait to see if it continues. Obviously, that's just issue one. I'll reread it, but interested in seeing if the rest of it plays out as well as. So, giant size X-Men: The Storm. Of course, we picked up the A cover and the timeless. Not, I love Alex Ross, so where I'm going to get a few books, I'll pick up these timeless, but I'm not going nuts and picking up every timeless cover that's being done. For my brown coats out there, Flyer 20, Sheriff Malcolm Reynolds running around out there, Iron Man #1, timeless. We'll give the new Iron Man run a couple issues to see how it looks before we make a final decision on it or not. X-Men 12 is mostly probably going to be focused on the or the 10 of Swords. I'm sorry, not X of Swords storyline, which I don't care about, but whatever. Darth Vader. We always love Darth Vader. Star Wars. A covers on those. Picked up our Amazing Spider-Man: The Sins of Norman Osborn. For a billion spider people on the cover. And then we get to the big dog of the day, right? Batman 1027, the 1000th issue of Detective Comics with Batman. Bunch of different covers. I only got a couple of them and was very good, and only ordered one of the various store exclusives elsewhere online or whatnot, which hasn't come yet. But this is the J. Scott Campbell, Batman and Batgirl. This one here is the Oliver Copiel Batman Harley Quinn, just because I dig me some Harley. The Art Germ Batman and Batwoman. You gotta get yourself some Art Germ. This is the Batman Superman Jim Lee variant because, well, whenever there's a billion of these books, if you don't grab the Jim Lee book, you're not grabbing the one aside from a store exclusive that's going to be worth a damn. And then last but not least, this one here, which is the Mitch Gertis. It's a conspiracy comics, a comic conspiracy exclusive that my store had in stock. So there you are. That's the weeklies of our daily pickup for this week. But we also have this mail call from the good folks over at Frankie's. The poor guy's been going through, a lot of people have been pestering that man on the forums about when things are shipping, and he's trying to get caught up with all his shipping, hiring staff, training staff, like crazy. So I'll tell you, the one thing I'll tell you about Frankie's, I don't sweat it. When I've ordered something from Frankie's, I have never not received something, and so no sense in sweating it. Gemini mailer, a little rough on the tape job. They are definitely behind on shipping when you can tell they're throwing, the tape is on here very sloppily. So they're obviously wham bam thank you ma'am, which is not a big deal as long as we're still protecting the book. The book though was not taped down to the Gemini mailer and looked like it was shifted a little bit. So I'm hoping we're good. I really dislike them putting a single book inside this postal sleeve. I don't use a poly bag. I know poly bag costs them money, but this they get for free from the post office. Post office has their own thing, but these are tough to kind of get through, and a single book you could really, if you pull on it wrong, you can cause some damage. So this here looks to be in really good shape. So this is the Peach Momoko Venom 27. This is the sketch variant as opposed to the finished version. I do really dig these Momoko sketch variants where you can really kind of see, they do a really good job of, not just a normal sketch. Some of the normal sketch variants out there, they're just like, oh, we didn't color it in. But it's only the finished lines. Here you get to see some of those rough sketches throughout the art process, and so you really get an idea into her process as she's refining the cover, and that just really is much more interesting than the traditional line drawing sketch, which is with just after the inkers got it and it's just the finished lines, right? So being able to see that all that, the lighter pencil work in the background and the reshaping and stuff, just is really, really interesting. It has been fabulous. So happy to have that added to thing. All right, well that's it for today, Wednesday. Pick up go down to your local shop, get your books, pick up whatever you like though, whatever keeps you happy. Don't listen to anybody else. Remember, I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. By the way, hit the subscribe button and like button. We're really close to hitting that 100 subscriber mark, and at 100 subscriber mark, got a 9.8 graded comic going out to one lucky winner for free. So maybe it'll be you. Thanks for watching, guys.